It's my feel-good breakfast show.
JP Sebastiano's back, not to rock out, but to get into some of those big block-busting trailers that are headed our way.
Did your brain just go...
I did, man. No, I saw one of the titles of one of the films and my brain just went, oh, ha! Because, and it's not the first Cruella, which does sound cool because I've children and I've watched 101 Dalmatians, but a movie begging to be made, perhaps, in the animated land.
You mean Cruella? So,
Cruella, let's get into it, man.
Well, I mean, especially after we've had these...
Emma Stone.
This
Brilliant.
run of, like, Disney live actions, which have been... at least you get yourself Emma Stone, who is just stupendous, fantastic.
She's lovely,
actress.
yeah.
Why the anarchy sign, Disney? Please read a textbook. You don't know what you're doing.
Yeah.
Anyway, Cruella is obviously then the story, like you said, the villain from the 101 Dalmatians, and this is her coming-of-age kind of story, her origin story.
Why does she become Cruella? Why is Cruella?
Do you care, though? Like, I mean, it's interesting, I guess, to get, like, a spare movie and whatever, but, like, the character is just, like, a goofy, clownish, well, not clownish, but, like, she's over the top. Like, I don't need to understand a shame piece she had, like, a boss who was mean to her or whatever. Anyway, if that was the kind of thing that you were after, then Cruella looks like it's got the goods. Immediately feels a lot like, I mean, I suppose because it's London and it's, you know, or all sorts of slates and greys like Sweeney Todd or something like that, but obviously the fashion is going to be really important.
Yeah.
Costume designer is Jenny Bevans, by the way, who did, previously it was last week we spoke about Gosford Park. She won the Oscar for...
I was going to say, it's probably going to be one of the most important elements of this film.
Yeah, so just in case anyone doesn't know why that's an important element, is because Cruella de Vil is a fashion designer who, in the 1970s that this is set, is too edgy for her own good, and so her boss, Emma Thompson, is like, nah, you're out the game, and then obviously she comes back and claps back with pizzazz and starts to lose her marbles, or maybe didn't lose her marbles at the start, to the point where, like you just said, in the 101 Dalmatians, she's this character who wants to skin dogs in the name of fashion. It's such a strange sort of like, again, Disney, please go read a politics textbook. I don't know why she uses a feminist like line, I am woman, hear me roar. It's like she's a vicious, horrible, vile person who's probably going to exploit women anyway and tear up dogs.
I was going to say, it's quite a dark tale to tell, and the animation kind of uses the humor in her characterization to balance that out.
Yeah, it's like Home Alone, basically. Yeah. She's like a Joe Pesci character. She's stringy and elastic and whatever, but there are a lot of people making a sane enough comparison, funny enough, to like Joker, the one with Joaquin Phoenix. I'm sure you felt a lot of beats there.
Yeah.
Aside from that, it was obviously just a sensible thing to use Emma Stone from. Last thing she did was Yorgos Lanthimos's The Favourite, which is pretty much a similar character. So try and go watch The Favourite first before you see this. But who cares about all the in-depth nonsense I just spoke about? It's
awesome, man.
She's fantastic, and I'm sure that this might hit the spot. We'll find out. I think that's May 28th.
It's something different. It's something different, something cool. Now, I know this because the UFC was sponsored by this particular movie. There was a heavyweight fight over the weekend. So I saw it and I was like, oh, they're making this again? But it's been made. It is here.
Are you acting like you're too high and mighty for Mortal Kombat?
Finish him.
Get over here.
Get over here.
Etc., etc. We could just do all the
and of course it involves
like
MMA. So take me through what you know about, this is one of the biggest...
looking at the trailer.
It's one of the biggest gaming franchises ever.
Yeah, so for, you know, if you need a comparison, anyone watching Street Fighter would be like neck and neck with it. Yes, guess who that character is, Graham? Yes? Oh, come on, dude. Sub-Zero.
Sub-Zero, of course.
When you're a dad and all you get to watch is Moana for the rest of your life.
Yeah, exactly.
So, oh my goodness, they tried to convince you there that he's got a birthmark on his chest that is a perfect depiction of a dragon in a circle, which is just a natural birthmark he thought his whole life, but obviously as these movies go, it means you're the chosen one. So, to defend the realm of planet Earth, who cares about the story? They have to band together a super team, including Jax and Liu Kang and Kano and, oh yes, that's another dude from The Last Samurai, by the way. He was so...
Yeah, he was phenomenal as well.
He's such a... But what counts, though, however, like, you know, we really don't care about the story and the meat and potatoes of that.
Yeah.
Are the fights good? Well, the main thing with Mortal Kombat is, do they get the CG better? Because Annihilation was terrible. It was abominable.
It fell short, because I think that's
But this looks pretty, right?
It looks amazing. Obviously, the fight scenes are going to be on a different level, but I think with a game like this, there is always an expectation, and often the movies just fall short.
I mean, these days, though, there's probably no expectation left, because every video game movie is just like as a rule, terrible. Maybe Tomb Raider was okay, but this
Yeah.
one, hopefully it just hits the spot. Because first thing, you don't have like cheeseball actors. It's not a bunch of himbos going,
Yeah.
I guess I'm the chosen one.
Yeah.
Like they look half decent, and the action is what counts too.
Yeah.
CG is what counts. I don't care about the story around it. Yeah, there's your get over there.
Scorpion.
Brain. Scorpion, very good.
on.
No sign of reptile, just by the way, but it looks like it's their origin story too. I don't care. Maybe I've been in lockdown too long. My brain has turned to porridge, and I'm real keen for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, man, the world is keen for Mortal Kombat, man. We need a little bit of mindless fun, and you have brought it for us
It's gonna be
today.
super violent though. For anyone who doesn't know, just watch out.
Yes.
It's gonna be an R-rated like gore fest.
It's not for the little ones, it's for the big kids, those that enjoyed playing the game, and I think a
Doofuses,
new
lunks,
legion of action
dunderheads.
fans will embrace it. JP Sebastian, you do not disappoint. Two brilliant, small budget yet powerful stories, and of course two big budgets and powerful visuals to take in
Just
as well.
remembering the frustration of not being able to do a fatality and just doing this on repeat.
Finish him.